as the main turning point that allowed the Wizards to gain their separation and the big lead?
I mean, I like the fight all the way through, even towards the end, right? I think cut it to 12 or 15, whatever it is. And the guys never gave up. Obviously, a lot of things we got to do better. Starting with the defense, you see the numbers. That's not good. And then the turnovers, but especially in transition. When you turn the ball over in transition, it's like a 4 to a 6 point swing because you miss on an opportunity that you should, have a higher expected point per possession, and you give it up the other way. And I think that those swings were big every time. And, that comes with experience. I thought the guys, tried and, going through this when they're asked to play a different role, it doesn't happen right away. My job is to keep pushing them and have high expectations for them, but also when I see that it doesn't happen is to help them. And that's a good thing with this coaching staff is, we're going to go back to work. We're going to sit down with all of them. We're going to work with all of them, and we're going to find a way to get 1% better every day with whatever the situation is. And right now it was a couple of guys out with, obviously we all know. And that's good because these new experiences are very good for everybody. And, if you think positive, we'll see the growth. So there's a lot of things that can be cleaned up, and there's a lot of things that if we, that we will do better, and then we'll have a chance to win games like this.
When a three-point shot isn't falling like that, what do you want your guys to learn from that, and what do you want to see from them when it comes to just finding ways?
Yeah, I wanted them to create more because this way a lot of times if you create more of them, a lot of times you limit those turnovers, and it gives you the opportunity to offensive rebound, right? So a lot of people think, well, you're not making them. A lot of times I think maybe you were not shooting enough. And in this game, I think that it could have been fine to shoot in between 35 to 38 because they're a team that they have a rim protector and they're fan out, so you're not going to get to 40, 45. But if we would have got to 35 to 38, I think we would have had the chance. And once you see one go in, it's easier. Sometimes you'll shoot close to 40s, but our team can shoot it in the mid-30s for sure easily if we create the right one. So we didn't take all the right ones all the time. Some of them were off balance, some of them off the dribble, and we didn't make that extra effort to do it. So you see the numbers offensively are not good enough. The turnovers are not good enough, and that's why it's my belief that going back to work, helping them, and then we go back to the next game and we do it better.
Nolan didn't take any three-point shot, drove to the rim more, and had a few free throws. Is that what you wanted to see from him?
No, I just want him to take the right shot every time. So I don't know if it was a three or not. I never told him to not take threes. I want him to take the right shot. I want him to make the right play. He had 5 assists to 2 turnovers, which is a very good and efficient ratio. If you look at it, he was 4-for-7 from the field, 4-for-4 from the free throw line. So that's pretty good. I like the aggressiveness. He made winning plays at the rim defensively. So I like that. Do I want him to shoot more threes? If he's open and take good ones, for sure he can shoot 20 if he wants.
There is that run in the second quarter where he gets a steal and then a Wizards timeout. What did you like about that run?
Yeah, I just think that plays that give energy to the group, those are winning plays, whether on offense or on defense, and that gives the spark to the group. So he's done a good job with that. He's taken charges. He's gone vertical at the rim. So I like his line. Obviously, I have to watch the film, but I like the way he's growing, and especially the minutes. You see almost 26 minutes. You got to keep building. Right now, a lot of our young guys, they're not ready yet to play heavy minutes, and they have to earn the right to play those minutes. It's not going to be given to them. So if everything happens the right way, that's how we want that growth to be, is healthy competition within the group. That means that if you earn it, you'll get those minutes.
Again about Nolan, you've been kind of hard on him after last game and even tonight. Is it how you like to manage your young guys, especially your rookies? Well, it works with him.
I was what, sorry?
Hard on him, like giving tough love, you know?
Yeah, I mean, my expectations for them are high because I believe they're that good. And that's part of life. If I see things that you can control and I believe that you're that good, I'm going to expect very good things with very good purpose. But missing shots, I don't care about that. And he's been very good with asking questions and putting his work in. So I know that he's going to keep getting better, the same as the rest of the young guys, because their work ethic, it's been good. They've done everything we asked them to do, and that's the path for all of us and what we're trying to build. And again, it's not just one player, it's all of us. And if we all grow, including myself as a head coach, we're gonna be successful.
You mentioned earlier how a lot of guys had to step into new roles. Day'Ron Sharpe getting his first start tonight, he had 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. How would you just evaluate the effort that he brought to tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing we know is Day'Ron is going to play extremely hard. And, you know, going from the minutes he's played to almost 30 minutes, pretty much 30 minutes, you know, your body has to adjust to that. So it's a great opportunity for him to play those minutes, but also being careful with that. The shorter stints, I've tried to, you know, keep watching on, you know, how he reacted and, you know, rebounding 9. I still think he could have gotten more and a little more efficient, but I really, really, really liked how hard he played, how engaged he was, and how he took advantage of the opportunity. So very proud of him.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.